Hey guys, I've been working real hard on this plane. I was out here working on it a lot last night and this morning. Trying to get the wiring run for the receiver, for the motor, speed control, the tail end for the servos and all that. And I've got it to where I can power it up and run it. So I thought I would show you guys that. If you want to bring the camera over here, a couple things I want to show you guys real quick. I've got, okay, you guys know I've got two servos for my elevator, and they actually, the wires come underneath, and I made some extensions that run in through this aluminum tube that come into the inside of the fuselage, one on both sides. And they come to a Y to the wire right here, and my rudder and my steerable tail wheel down underneath. There's a second wire that comes up. They both come up right here. I poked a hole in the fuselage and then just hot glued a washer on there just for some rigidity around that hole. And then these wires come up and go through these open tubes to the fuselage. I've got my speed control mounted on the front. I'll show you that in a second, but those wires come back here to the motor. I've got a zip tie fitted on here loosely for now. When I get it all set where I want it, I'll end up cinching that up just to keep the wires out of the way, because that's, 20-inch propeller. That's awful serious right there. So let's go over here. Okay, so I've got my speed control just kind of zip tied here to the side of the fuselage, and I've got my two plugs here for the batteries. I'll set that aside. I did make a slide out battery tray. It's actually for the receiver and the receiver battery. These are going to go right here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the satellite receiver. I think I'm going to get a satellite extension, and that way I can put this satellite receiver elsewhere. But we'll tuck that back in there for right now. Down here, I've got I've got a slide out battery tray right here that's got my batteries velcroed securely to that, and that'll get covered up right there. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get things turned on, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the camera. I've got the camera mounted to my tripod. We're going to set my tripod over here on my workbench, and then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to hold on to the tail section of the plane, and Jordan is going to have my DX8 in her hand, and she's going to run the throttle up to about half, maybe a little bit more. This will be the second time that we've done this. We did it the first time. I was standing on the back end holding the fuselage, so it doesn't ramp right off my temporary work table here. But she brought it up to half throttle like I asked her to, and then backed it down. I told her to go ahead and take it up to 3/4 throttle. She didn't even get to 3/4 throttle, and I told her to take it down because it was forcing so much air at me. The air went down my throat and made me gasp. So I told her to come off that. So we're gonna go ahead and set the camera here on the workbench, and we're gonna get this thing plugged up. So let's just hang on. We're gonna give you a bit of an earthquake here. Make sure. Yeah, I think that'll about do. Okay, I'll flip the switch there. Okay. And this wire. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and show you guys that the tail section's working. Bring the camera over here. With this stick here, you want to move that up and down. That'll be the elevator. And that's working real good. There we go, the 2 servos working on. Can you bring it all the way up and down? There we go. Okay. The left stick, move that side to side. There's the rudder and my steerable tail wheel. Okay. Now let's go ahead and set this up here, and we're gonna get the propeller turning. See if I can zoom in on that a little bit for you there. Sorry, working on the camera position here. Is that the right one? I don't know. We'll just go ahead and leave that right there, but let's see. I'm trying to make this better because you really can't see the propeller right there. At least I can't really see it on the display screen. There we go, that's not too bad. Now, this, yeah, we'll try that. All right, hold on to your butts, here we go. Oh, yeah, we gotta plug it in. This thing's wires here, throttle sticks all the way down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can see me over there. All right. We're just going to go ahead and take this up to half throttle. I'm not sure I could take 3/4 throttle down my throat again. So yeah, go ahead and gradually bring it up to half and then drop her down. I'm ready when you are.
All right.
Man, that is some wind. Okay, well, here we go. Just a second. There we go. All right, yeah, you can shut that off. Okay, so there we have it. The the absolutely impractical FB Albatross just took its first breath. It's alive. I was thinking maybe sometime later on today we'll take it down to the parking lot down here at the store and just kind of give it a taxi test and see what it sounds like and see how it rolls. I've got the steerable tail wheel in the front. I've got the PVC landing gear here in the front, or the steerable tail wheel in the rear, yeah, and the PVC landing gear here in the front. So, yeah, let me get the camera here again. Did I back out? Yeah, I think I backed out of there all the way. So this here is what the plane's looking like. Yeah, I put another tube of PVC here towards the front, and I've got a bolt running through here. There's a piece of that thin plywood on the inside of the fuselage there, just for something to bolt to. So hopefully when this thing comes in gracefully, yeah, right. When this thing comes in gracefully, this here should help reinforce the landing, I think. Oh, something I did do. This is it's a 3/4 by 3/4 aluminum angle. I bought 4 8-foot pieces because I was going to put one of these on each corner of the fuselage tube to add some rigidity, because I noticed that the fuselage tube alone, with all this weight, it was actually sagging right back here at this joint. And I mean, let's face it, it's just foam board. But I've got 2 pieces of this aluminum angle on here right now, and it's really straightened it out, and it with the 2 pieces it added just a bit over a pound of weight, which actually the weight I'm getting a little concerned with right now. But anyway, we'll keep plugging at it. The other 2 pieces, they're over there on my chair. I don't think I'm going to put them on here right now. But there's the FB Albatross, and it's alive. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.